Hello guys, welcome back to the Crew 2. Been a while since I posted a video, but I thought I will do a video on this because there are some debatable things happening here, if you ask me. If we go into the shop here, we have all kind of vanity packs and so on. You have the welcome pack here, Nissan 370Z. As you can see here, I own that car already, have the wheels already, so I just have to pay for the white underglow if I want to buy this thing. Then they came up with these vanity and vehicle bundles. In this week it is the Hornet Queen. That's already in a way very tricky business if you think about it. Because yeah, you have this car here, which you can buy for bucks. The Chevrolet Camaro Z28 1971. I already own it, as you can see, so I have to pay for these 3 vanity items if I want to get this bundle. The tricky business here is if you don't have the bundle, and if you don't have the car, then you're actually paying for this car, which you can get for bucks. And you're gonna have to pay for it with crew credits. That makes no sense. So if you want to get any of these bundles, make sure that you first buy the car in the dealers for bucks, and then you come here and then it shows up like this with the orange stripe, meaning that you own the vehicle, and then you just buy these vanities if you want to. That is a choice. It's a bit tricky business there. You can actually pay crew credits for this car if you do not already own it, so you have to be a bit careful there. What worries me way more is this bundle, because here this is a very debatable package. I have the season pass and they want me to pay 125,000 crew credits for this, and I'm assuming, seeing they bring this thing, this is just the first of some others coming up later. And here I don't have the orange stripe, although I do own the Mitsubishi Eclipse in my garage. So what this basically is a different car, which you cannot get for bucks. So you're actually paying crew credits to get this vehicle. Now, performance wise it is the same as the normal Eclipse, but it has some different parts. It has a wide body, which is wider than you can put on the normal Eclipse. So there will be some handling differences. Performance wise it probably will be the same, maybe even a bit less. But that's not the point. The point is that we are paying here for crew credits for this vehicle. And not just crew credits. 125,000 with season pass discount. So if you do not have the discount of the season pass, I believe it is even 160,000 crew credits. With season pass, that means it's €12.50 or $12.50 without if you have the season pass. If you don't have it, it's $16 for this vehicle and some smokes and some tires and some underglow. At first you think, yeah, you let it pass, because we have the Mitsubishi Eclipse, the performance is the same, but as a completionist who wants to have like every car in the game, you actually have no other choice, because it's the only way to get this vehicle. It more or less is like, I don't know what they've done here, it's more or less it's like a Summit edition, where you try to get to the Platinum and then get the car that way. But they had like a spare one or so and they put it in here in a bundle, and we now have to pay $12 to get this car, 16 if you don't have season pass. That is a very tricky business if you ask me, because I already saw some people featuring it on YouTube and other places, so business wise in a way it is working. You have a lot of people complaining about it, but on the other side you also have a lot of people who actually buy these vehicles. And you can do your daily contracts and everything like that. You can participate on all kind of challenges or whatever you want to call it. with pictures or so, with the crew exchange and things like that, then you can win 10,000 crew credit packages and stuff like that. So you can get your hands on crew credits, but depending on the rate they're gonna bring these kind of vehicles, eventually people are gonna put in money in here if they want those vehicles. This Mitsubishi Eclipse Star Edition, I'm more than sure, will be the first one of some others to follow. I already know one car which will also be exclusive to get within the search and feature of the game, and they also gonna bring like a special edition of that car. So, and if you do not reach that within that feature, if you don't reach the top of that thing to get that car, you will also not have it, and they're gonna do it again. So it's gonna be more and more. That's why I don't want to do a video on it, because what are your thoughts on this? I'm okay with these bundles, Hornet, Queen and so on. That's fine. You can buy these cars for bucks, and then if you want the vanity, you pay for the vanity. I get all that. Vanity always has been crew credits only. I can get that. But if you're gonna put cars in here which are CC only, then it becomes very debatable. Especially seeing we paid for the season pass already, which gives us 3 freaking cars. If you buy the season pass separately, they want 40 bucks for that thing. And I know there are all kind of promotions. I am talking not about that. I'm just talking about normal prices. Season pass is 40 bucks and you get 3 cars. They claim they gave you 25 cars, but that's not really the truth, because there were 11 months that they dropped 2 cars in the game, and if you had season pass you get those things for free. If you didn't, you could just buy them the week after that for bucks. So those were not exclusive to the season pass or something. They call it season pass cars. They were not. They were early access cars or something, whatever you want to call it, but definitely not season pass. There are 3 vehicles season pass. You have the 20% discount, which is, especially if you're new to the game, interesting to get things moving within the game structure. So in that aspect, for the 20% discount, the extra house location might find the season pass worth, but definitely not 40 bucks. And now they start doing this thing here. So the season pass is already overpriced if you ask me. And now they're doing these bundles here where you're gonna have to pay $12 to $15, $16 for 1 car and some vanities. Those are prices where you can normally buy a DLC expansion for. So if they do like 2-3 of these vehicles, or maybe even more, yeah, if you add that up, then you can buy an expansion for another game for the same price, you know. And here we are talking about a few cars, in this case only 1 car. I find this tricky business and very debatable strategy. Business wise it probably works, but no. The problem is here as a completionist, I want that car, so I'm gonna have to buy it. No, I don't. I can just say no, just fuck it, then we have 1 car less. But if you play so long for the game, since the crew won 4,000 hours in that game, 2,000 hours plus in the crew 2, and still counting, so then you want to have every single car in the game. Due to the debatable recalibration system, we're already spending millions on getting parts and stuff like that, which also results that even after 2 years I don't have the full garage yet, although I'm very close. But these things, no. I don't know. What are your thoughts on it? In my opinion, this is very, very debatable. Vanity bundles, I'm all okay with, but if they're gonna start putting cars in here, which you can only get through this way, you cannot buy this vehicle. You cannot get the white body on the normal Eclipse. You have some sort of white body, but it's smaller than this one, so it's also a different look. Very debatable, if you ask me. That was it for this video. Give me your thoughts in the description. What do you guys think? Is this a strategy which is debatable, or do you say like, no, this is okay, you can just skip it if you don't want it? It is a choice. Let me hear what you guys think. that will be it for this one. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.